down pizza and play this game at bowling alleys. It's Terminator 2. It's the first-person shooting game version. Let's do this. Oh, I know. All right, here we go.
It's Judgment Day.
It's always Judgment Day. All right, so this game came out in 1991. First time I played this game, I love the T2 movie. One of my favorite all-time movies. This game, the first time I saw it was in a place called Parkway Bowl in a suburb of San Diego called El Cajon. And a ton of fun to play. Just absolutely love this game. I could play it, oh my god, when I was trying to figure out ways for forever to play this game, and just, now it's like this is one of the games I just, just like will jump on, have no problem. You don't have to ask me twice to play it. So we haven't streamed it in a while. A lot of our YouTube new people that show up on our YouTube page actually find us by searching for this game, which is interesting. So hey, we're gonna try to oblige you. We want to keep you happy. So here we go. Yeah. And of course, we're playing this on the 4-player stand-up arcade machine. This one particular model has a 32-inch screen, four sandwich joysticks, a trackball. Of course, you see the light and marquee. Now, this particular machine that you're looking at, this is the artwork that you see is standard. But of course, if you followed any of our streams or checked us out at all, any of these machines you own from us get a full custom wrap for free, included with your machine. We just got another guy that finished his artwork. Kansas City Chiefs fan, big time Kansas City Chiefs fan. Looks like Arrowhead Stadium. It's just amazing. Artwork's amazing. We also these come with 2 free bar stools, which you don't see here because I like to when I do stand up, not stand up on on these streams. Of course, I'm not a comedian.
Let's go.
But when we do these, we move the bar stools out. You also get a free hand-made custom neon sign. That's a $200 value. Free shipping, 3-year warranty, and the best damn batch of cookies you've ever tasted from my wife, Steph, who's the MC on these streams. 100% approval rating on those cookies. They're awesome. You get a couple batches. The kids will love you. Unless you eat all of them like a couple of our guys have before they can get their hands on it. Just for being on this stream, we will give you 10% off any machine. Just use code FAMILY in checkout. We'll put that code so you can copy and paste it in the description for YouTube, and we will put it on the post on our Facebook pages, so you don't have to worry about remembering it. We'll give you several $100s off. 10% doesn't sound like a lot until you put it in and you go, hey, it's not bad. This doesn't suck. All right, let's get into this. So when this movie was developed, I don't know if you guys know the story behind this, but when this movie was developed, it was really just like James Cameron just had a weird. It seems like a lot of these movies come from just nightmares, and he had this like nightmare that he was being chased by like a skeleton, basically, and so it's not a coincidence that the culprits in this game they look like skeletons. That was done on purpose. So he had a dream about it. Wanted to turn it into actually I think the dream, if I remember right, he was describing it was like he was being dragged across his kitchen floor or something like that by the skeleton, and so that was the driver for creating this. And then of course he just kind of flushed out the story, which is cool. I liked, of course, the first movie was awesome. The second movie is amazing. The third one, I don't know, not my favorite. I like Salvation. A lot of people didn't. I kind of liked it. I thought it was a different take on it. And I didn't watch the other two because it just kind of looked weird, kind of lame. But I still like the franchise. Oh, I get the smart rockets. These are fun to shoot because you can't miss. It's fun when you can't miss, right? All right. Let let me hear you guys. Like, you guys like this movie franchise? If you do, just drop us a comment. I'm always curious to see what kind of movies you guys like, because I don't watch a lot of TV, but I love movies though. Mostly history movies. Say people were on the edge of their seats. They were literally on the edge of their seats watching that movie. You just were like running out of breath. So if you guys haven't watched it, I would absolutely encourage you to watch it. It is just fantastic. So there's my plug for movies. Terminator. Come on, bro. Yeah, my sister, you know what's funny? My sister wasn't a huge video game person, but she loved this game too. She would, so like what would happen is when we were kids is like my aunt loved bowling. I don't know. Just, it's cool, you know. My dad loved bowling. That was a huge thing for him. Me, I like hockey and, you know, baseball and football and stuff like that, but those were my things. And video games. Naturally, but yeah, but she loved bowling, and so this this bowling alley was like attached to like a huge, I mean, massive arcade. I mean, if you loved arcade games, you would just go nuts over this place because it had skee ball, it had air hockey, it had bubble hockey, it had, you know, racing games, it had, oh my god, it had everything. If you could picture this place, it had pretty much everything. And so this is a fairly new game at the time, and it was, you know, what they did, I think this was kind of the precursor for Midway doing stuff like Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam, you know, the games you're really familiar with, because they, you know, what they started doing is modeling like what people, you know, were looking like. So, because, you know, most games, they look kind of like cartoonish, and which is cool. I like it, but they were trying to add a little bit more realism. Sorry, lady, don't get your head in the way of my gun. You know, they're trying to model more realistic looking figures on their games. You know, so that's how you got Mortal Kombat and all that stuff. So it's interesting. I feel like these golden ones are a little tougher. I don't know why. Got through it though.
Excellent.
Load up on some quarters.
Terminator 1. Excellent.
I win by default. It's always, isn't that the best when you win by default? You don't have to try very hard. It's kind of cool. Alright, this is where you get the Arnolds. Here comes the Arnolds. See them? The worst part about this stage is these orbs. And I think that's cheating on the game's part, because in the movie there were no orbs. So, I mean, the only orb was like when they traveled through time, you know, but they didn't have little bugs that shot out and like tore you to shreds, like basically the mosquitoes are here in southern Florida. But now you got bugs. Got bugs. Above us. Trying to conserve missiles because you just know you're going to take a lot of deaths in this game. It's just going to happen. There's just really not much you can do about it. These things are what you have to be really, really careful of. Oh yeah, let's hit that. That's right, baby. Hasta la visters. All right, but there's a stage where you have to protect John Connor when he's driving. You know, he's in a truck. And the only way, it's hard to do it with like a one-player game. I'm just telling you, if you play this game and you can't get past that stage because, you know, you're doing one player, it's not your fault. Don't feel bad. This is definitely, ideally, a two-player game. But it's not impossible. But you need a lot of missiles. Like, you just need a crap load of missiles to make that happen. Dying actually gives you some. They give you, I think, like 25 missiles or something like that. Oh, I'm hurting on gunpowder. They don't have ammo in this. It's just like you have to let your gun recharge. So that, you know, you want to kind of shoot these boxes and get some, you know, recharge on your gun. Oh, oh my God, sorry, Jesus. Okay, we need to take these dudes out. They will be a freaking nightmare to deal with. See? See if we can let that recharge a little bit. There we go. Slowing it down a little bit on me. Alright, got through it.
Well, excellent. Excellent.
Somebody wants to join me in this game. She's just waiting for the right time to do it.
Terminator.
She's scouting it out.
Excellent.
It's like, should I interrupt this game and make Daddy mad? It's my cat. Cyberdyne Systems for 2021. Very lethal with cuteness. That's how she kills you, is with cuteness. Give me the missiles, bro. I just want the missiles. I don't care about this stuff. Give me the missile time. You see how the robots have all these festive colors for their rockets? That's pretty cool. It's like 4th of July in my face! Oh, give me all the missiles. All the missiles. See, there's a reason why they're leaving all these missiles out for you, because they know you're going to need them. This is one of the hardest parts of the game, in my opinion. And that's why. Because you got to keep this truck from blowing up in your face. But I think we've got. I don't even like, if you play this game, I don't even pay attention to the endoskeletons. I don't even care. They can just shoot me. I don't really care. I mean, because you got unlimited, you know, basically credits, right? So why even worry about them? So they seem like they're coming from the right. Stop, dude. What's with your suspension on your truck, bro? See, it sounds like just a bounce house. Yep. Yep. That's why this is hard. It's okay. Yeah, they succeeded for sure. It's because they're machines.
Let's go.
Yeah, some rockets, bro. There we go.
Way to go.
Now, usually what you would do, if you're playing 2-player on this, is you just have, like, you know, one person take the front of the right half side of the screen. So, you know, like the person on my... So, say Steph would play, she'd be on my right. She would just take the right half of the screen, and then I would take the left half of the screen. And that usually works really, really effectively on this part. It's a hard... One player, it's like I said, it's doable. You can get through this stage. It's just hard. You just have to try to get fire on these guys as quickly and knock them out as quickly as possible. Sometimes you can hit them with your gun and it'll you know, they'll bugger off, but that's fine. That death is okay. Oh no! I think I was almost there. Oh. The resistance is doomed. Whatever. Until I put another quarter in you and keep paying you, right? Where it gets hard is like you start running low on missiles, and then it's like you have to. Like, I wish it was like a game where it would drop missiles, you know, on your lap, but it doesn't do that. So I'm trying to save a little bit. he's taking some damage.
Awesome.
And it's just trying to, it's a little bit of prediction too, like just trying to predict where these guys are going to come from so you can get a jump on them.
Awesome.
Yep. Ugh.
Let's go. Let's go. Way to go.
Okay, the gunner's gone. Oh man. Took some bad damage. I'm trying to see if I can do this without using too many missiles so I can load up. Just in case. But if you shoot them, I mean, it does ward them off a little bit with your primary. I don't care about, like I said, the endoskeletons. I could care less about them. I'm not too worried about them. It's almost gone. Yep.
Excellent. Dominated. Let's go. Let's go. Excellent. Way to go. Excellent. Terminated.
That's fine.
Let's go.
Get some more missiles. See if we can squeeze in there.
Excellent.
Nice! Got it! Awesome.
Excellent.
That's a tough stage, guys. It's tough. Single player, it's really tough. This one's actually a little easier, believe it or not.
Security level 1 penetrated. Excellent. Excellent. Terminator 1. Excellent. Awesome. Move out. Terminated. Let's go.
rockets. Gotta blow up this gate so we can advance,
Penetrated.
so we can penetrate more. It's always helpful. Got some endos. There we go. You guys are enjoying this. It's fun. This is, like I said, one of my all-time favorite games. Just different, you know. A lot of the requests we get with our quiz, it's like a lot of Street Fighter. We've done Street Fighter 2 quite a few times. But it's always nice to do something a little different. You know, just to give you guys a little bit of flavor with what these machine types of games these machines have. You know, what kind of games you can play. And this particular game is really fun to play with like family. You know, it really is, because especially if they've never played it before, it's not a hard game to kind of figure out. You know, it's a very straightforward game. And of course, you know, most people are familiar with the Terminator franchise. You know, whether they like it or not, you know, it's a whole different story, but they are familiar with it. They kind of get the story, you know, what it's about and everything. Boom.
Baby.
Okay. Wait. Now we're just going to go to town on these things. We want to destroy these doors.
Terminated. Let's go. Reload. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby.
That's right. What we got left? Oh, we got this port. Okay. Let's get some. Good.
Hasta la vista,
Let's see.
baby.
What are we trying to get cracked open here? Ah.
Terminated. Let's go.
Gotta take on one of these tanks. Always best to take out the arms. Just missile them. Oh, gotta take this one out. That's done. Now we just. No problemo.
Security level 3 penetrated.
hit those guys because we're behind a wall.
Terminated. Let's go.
Intruder alert.
Destroy Skynet. Global destruction is what kind of destruction you like.
Terminated. Let's go.
Intruder destruction. Intruder alert. Intruder destruction. Global destruction. Intruder alert. Global destruction.
Terminated. Let's go.
Global destruction.
We get some rockets for sure.
Intruder
Alright.
alert.
Clear the stage, guys. No worries.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Out of memory. Error. Error. Intruder alert. Error. Error. Intruder destruction. Out of memory. Intruder destruction. Global destruction. Error. Error.
Terminated. Let's go.
File not out of the CPU.
Alright, now we gotta go for that.
Out of intruder alert.
Well, I still want to take that missile tank out, though.
Intruder
That thing is just going to keep us kind of a distraction.
Intruder direct hit. Voice abort. 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 Error.
Here it goes. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this live demo of Terminator 2. We got, you know, the Arnie character back to the present day. We'll catch up with you later this week with another stream, and I hope you have a good evening. We'll see you then.
Well done.